Hi, my name is Allie Ray. I use they, them pronouns, and I am now 239 days sober. Yesterday, I was very defeated. I was sad. And today, I'm doing a lot better. You can tell that I'm pretty sweaty. I just got off rehearsal. It was a very good movement rehearsal that got me out of my head. I spent the morning with my cat. It was really great. I led an improv rehearsal for this project that I'm directing, and it went better than I could have ever imagined. I checked in with my teammates and said that I wasn't doing so great that day, and I was anxious and I still felt kind of shaky and unsteady, but we came up with a form that I'm really proud of. I had an interesting encounter at Barnes & Noble while I was picking up books on trauma and healing. The sales associate that led me to this section, because I couldn't find it at first, he stood there kind of watching me as I was looking over my list, and I kind of look over and go, wait for him to be on his way, and he goes, "Hope you feel better." And I kind of paused and went, "Okay." And he tootled off. And I was like, am I being oversensitive, or was that weird? And I definitely have decided that it was weird, because I came up with this great stand-up bit related to it of what if I had asked him to lead me to the sex therapy section, and he had said, hope you don't have any problems with erections anymore, or if I was looking at parenting books, I hope you stop being such a shitty parent. I also have been diagnosed as being on the spectrum, and so one joke I thought of was, well, hope you learn how to make eye contact. I did report him to a manager-looking guy. He had a white shirt, and he seemed to be flabbergasted by what the sales associate had said to me as well. I can see it not being a huge deal. The only reason why I pursued it with this person's manager was that there are a lot of people who might not have been able to handle him being so vocal about stuff that wasn't really his business. And he was assuming that I was the one who needed those books, or even the phrase, "I hope you get better." I know that this isn't, I know this isn't common knowledge to people who aren't dealing with trauma and recovery, but to imply, get better, I mean, for one thing, it implies, I don't know, that it's a virus, or that it's something we can get over. And even the word better, that's one word that I've had to really work on with sobriety as well, is I'm not trying to be a better person or, get better or anything like that. I'm trying to feel better. I'm trying to heal. I'm trying to change the way I live. But better, anyway, I, again, then went to this movement rehearsal for the horror project that I'm working on for Halloween, and felt a lot more comfortable around my peers and director than I have since this project began a week ago, which is good. Then around about 8:30, because of the movement workshop, I was just very mindful of my body and how I was feeling, and I just started to feel this overwhelming sense of empty, hollow sadness, and felt shy and nervous and worried. And I did an okay job of finishing the rehearsal. I got a ride home from a really nice person that I hope will be my friend. Once she'd been dropped off, we took a lift. I sat in the back of the lift and tried to just say really encouraging things to myself. This is a really, really painful sadness, and I don't know, express gratitude to the universe and my higher power, which is a squirrel holding a cupcake, that I'm even able to feel this level of sadness, and that I feel it as sadness instead of horror, anxiety, sadness, which is what I would have felt when I was drunk. I would have just felt horror instead of It's kind of it hurts, but it's kind of like a beautiful, painful sadness. It's something that I never had really experienced before I got sober. And it was probably one of the things that I was avoiding by drinking. But often those feelings of overwhelming sorrow, they're just waves. They're your body learning to be again. And I had a very productive, positive day. It wasn't a perfect day, but it was far better than, this whole week has been. I'm proud of myself. I'm motivated for tomorrow. Tomorrow I will be going to a doctor who, I mentioned this yesterday, finally knows what PMDD is, and hopefully I can just talk to her about all the things I've been suffering with for a few too many years and a little too intensely, because I don't want to feel as bad as I did this weekend every month. So I am grateful. I, again, got through 2 days sober. That's pretty great. And I think that's it. So, again, I said yesterday, hang in there. Emotions suck, but they're better than feeling repulsed by yourself all the time. Not just some of the time. Anyway, peace out.